Yes, they do.
Because they check everything.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to check everything. I own
That's
you.
right.
I'm going to tell you what to
That's
do.
right.
And no, you can't do this. Those are some of the signs.
They also might have a GPS tracker on you in your
Oh.
car. In your car. So.
See, this is real. And you're sharing your story, and this is really happening
Yes.
everywhere. My young viewers, listen closely, okay? It starts with those little simple things like don't do Instagram, or change your clothes outfit, or don't go out with your girlfriends, or don't pick up the phone, like keeping you away from loved ones,
That's right.
right?
Yes.
So, my next question, what is the best way for people to contact We Are Phenomenal Woman? WAPW.
Yes. So what they do is go underneath www.wearephenomenalwoman.com, and you can go on the website, and you can fill out the application. Tell us what you need help with, what services, and it will go straight to me. It won't go to everybody else. It will go to me, and I would get in contact with you through email and find out what is it that you need help with.
Now, your organization, where is it based?
It's based in Harlem.
Okay, great. So anybody from New York City,
Anywhere.
Bronx, Brooklyn can go and visit and call and get more information about the organization. We Are Phenomenal Woman, WAPW. Google it. Now, how are you coping today? How are you managing with life? How are you managing with relationship? Where are you with things?
Well, it's funny you said that as well, because after I got out of that relationship, I'm going to tell you how I got out. So most of the time, your abusive, the male or female, whoever it is, when they find someone who come up against them,
right,
they flee.
Oh.
So my ex-boyfriend, he was much taller, and he came my daughter father, because I did have a daughter by the man, and that was it. I didn't want no more children after that. But he stood up. My new boyfriend, he stood up, and when he stood up, my daughter father said, "F that B, da da da," and left. Right? But meanwhile, when we were still together, he would still come by, and I'm like, how he know where I live? Somebody's telling him something.
He's stalking you.
Yeah, yes, he
He's
was
watching.
Yes, and do you know stalking is a part of domestic violence? Yes. So, when you want to get out, when you have somebody who's going to approach that person, brothers, uncles, whoever it is, that person will leave you alone. 9 times out of 10. I mean, make sure I say that, because it can get physical.
Right.
Now, once again, when I got out, that's what happened. My daughter father, my ex-boyfriend got in his face. He fled.
I stood up for you.
I became the abusive one.
Oh. Let's see how things
I became abusive. And he was a very good person.
But it's what you were being taught.
Right.
What you were learning.
For all these years, 7 years of the relationship.
So
this is what happened. I wound up being abusive to him. Remind you, I was like 25 at the time.
When did you realize, like, oh, I'm acting out. I'm behaving the way I was treated. When did you realize that this is...
When he left.
Oh. What were you doing?
I guess I did too much.
Okay.
I was just putting him down. I couldn't physically fight him.
Right.
But I was verbally abusing him. After that, I went to therapy. Because I knew something wasn't right.
That's the number one key. Because I having a therapist or someone in the industry that can talk and educate you and guide you, because you sometimes, you can do it yourself, but if you can't, you need to get outside help.
That's right.
And one thing is also admitting that there's a problem or that a situation is happening.
Right. I went to therapy, and then my other great therapist is God.
Okay.
I went into church.
Okay.
And I cried so much in church.
Mm.
Because I knew I wasn't doing right.
Okay.
And I hurt another human being.
Mm.
And this guy was a good person.
Mm.
So what I did, I just left relationships. I left being with somebody, and I stayed focused on Sherneice.
Okay. And that's number one. It's self-love and taking care of yourself.
That's right.
And Sherneice, I have to say, Sherneice, I have to thank you for sharing your story here with us on television, BBTV. Ladies, women out there, young girls, it's very important. Tune into this show segment, listen to it again, because sometimes we may be in a situation, we may be in denial, we may not see it. And sometimes a friend might reach out. I don't know if any friends reach out and
No.
well, you had no one to talk to.
No.
She was in a controlled situation.
Yeah.
But it's really important, your story here today, and I thank you. I want to ask one of my famous questions at this time, because it's all about love at the end of the day and being able to love again.
Yes.
You know, what do you love about where you are now in life?
Well, I love it because my partner, him and I got married in April.
Congratulations.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yes.
Yes.
And like I said, once I had a break with relationships and learning who I am and realizing it and reading up on domestic violence and going out to speak to people, I started getting more and more into Sherneice. Like I said, then we are Phenomenal Woman. Then I'm out there, I want to say I'm doing God's work.
You're the messenger. You're going to
Right.
be helping to heal other
Exactly.
women. Women
That's
have to
right.
hear real stories,
That's
and you're
right.
sharing
Absolutely.
a real story that occurred to you personally,
Right.
and how you overcome.
Mm-hmm.
And now you started this wonderful
Yes.
organization. We are Phenomenal Woman. You're wearing the shirt. So where can people support you and get your T-shirt?
Once again, the T-shirt is on the site as well. Let me know what you want, what color you want. Purple is the color for, I want to say royalty, but it's also for DV. So yes, we have our shirts up there. We have shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have cups with our logo, but it's a 1-800 number too. So if you at your workplace and somebody is going through domestic violence and they don't say nothing, because remember, I didn't say nothing.
Right.
So the number's on the logo.
Okay.
Is on the cup.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell them again the website address.
www.wearephenomenalwoman.com.
And we'll mention it on the post via our social media platforms. Now, I also want to say congratulations starting your organization. Okay, that's a big thing.
Yes.
Women empowered.
Yes, we are 501c3 too. So
that's huge. That's huge. I guess I have to let you go. It's just I can talk to you forever about these subjects. But most important thing, please highlight the 3 important signs that young women and women in relationship that are, as you mentioned, DV, which stands for domestic violence, what they should look out for.
The constant calling. Okay, the constant calling. Him not wanting you to hang out with your friends. The jealousy.
And there's more than 3 signs.
There is more. What you can and what you can't wear. It's so many more. We have every Saturday we have our workshops. Okay. So now I also put together a 12-week curriculum. Oh. So the 12-week curriculum will give you the whole breakdown of what is IPV, which is intimate partner violence, domestic violence, and it will also give you all the signs of jealous, type of domestic violence, all of that, key factors, and you would get a certificate. Yes, the workshop is not free. It's a little cost. It's $120, but in the process of that, you will get a certificate of knowledge of domestic violence.
And that's important, folks. So you heard it here from first on television, BBTV, our exclusive, and sharing your story with us and everywhere
Well, can I give a little shout out?
Yes, listen, I want to give a big shout out too. So I'm going to let you do first.
Okay. So I would like to give a big shout out to We Are Phenomenal Women Queens. That's always, I hit them up in the middle of the night and I'll be like, can y'all do this? And they be on it. So I would like to thank y'all for doing all the great work that y'all do. I would like to thank my husband who always stay up in the middle of the night with me, working with me, putting proposals together, grants together. Give him a super duper shout out. His name is The God I Be. And give a great big shout out to Urban Buzz Magazine. My girl, Nigeria. Thank you. She is our PR. So thank you again. And thank you for allowing me to come to Brooklyn.
Yeah, listen, Brooklyn loves you. Welcome to Brooklyn. Yes. And thank you so much for being on the shout out to Urban Buzz Magazine.
Yes.
Check them out on their website, urbanbuzzmagazine.com, MAG. And once again, like I like to say, everybody, you count, you matter. Till then, I'll see you on the next minute on Brooklyn Beauty Television, BBTV. Bye-bye.
Brooklyn.